हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी, जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी, यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन, यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन, यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन, जमुना तीरा बनचारी, जमुना तीरा बनचारी, जमुना तीरा बनचारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदअभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की। जो ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की। ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। जमुना मई की जय। श्रीमती तुलसी देवी की जय। श्रीमती भक्ति देवी की जय। कलियुग पावन से हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, text 37, entitled Creation of Universal Form. So please repeat after me. Text 37. एकांतलाभं वचो न पुंसां सुश्लोकमौलैर्गुणवादमाहु श्रुतिश्च विद्भिरुपाकृतायां कथा सुधायाम् उपसंप्रयोगम्। एकांतलाभं वचसो न पुंसां सुश्लोकमौलैर्गुणवादमाहु श्रुतिश्च विद्भिरुपाकृतायां कथा सुधायाम् उपसंप्रयोगम्। एकांतलाभं वचसो न पुंसां सुश्लोकमौलैर्गुणवादमाहु श्रुतिश्च विद्भिरुपाकृतायां कथा सुधायाम् उपसंप्रयोगम्। प्रभु Vacho napumsam Sushlokamaulayr gunavadamahu Sudabher shabidbher upakat Katha sudhaya upasamprayogam Ekantalabham vacho napumsam Sushlokamaulayr gunavadamahu Sutesya vidbher upakritayam Katha sudhayam upasamprayogam Ekantalabham vanso napumsam Shrekamalaiர gunavadamahu Sutesya vedbher upakritayam Katha sudhayam upasamprayogam Ekantalabham vachaso napumsam Kamaulair gunavadamahu Sutabhir chabidbhir utkathayam Katha upayam upasamprayogam Matajis Ekantalabham vachaso napumsam Sushlokamaulayr gunavadamahu Srutesya vidbhe upakritayam Katha sudhayam upasamprayogam Word to one meaning Ekanta, the one which has no comparison Labham, gain, Vachsa, by discussion, no pamsham, after the Supreme Person, Sushloka, pious, Mulai, activity, Gunavadam, glorification, Ahu, it is so said, Suteha, of the ear, Cha, also, Vidbhi, by the learned, Upakritayam, being so edited, Katha Sudhayam, in the nectar of such a transcendental message, Upasamprayogam, serve the real purpose being nearer to. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The highest perfectional gain of the humanity is to engage in the discussions of the activity and glories of the pious actor. Such activities are so nicely arranged in the writing by the greatly learned sages that the actual purpose of ear is served just by being near them. Purport. The impersonalists are very much afraid of hearing the activity of the Lord because they think that the happiness derived from the transcendental situation of Brahman in the unlimited goal of life. They think that anyone's activity, even that of the personality of Godhead, is mundane, But the idea of happiness indicate in this verse is difference because it is related to the activity of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One has to transcendental quality. The word Gunavadam is significant because the quality of the Lord and His activity and pastimes are the subject matter for the discussion of the devotee. A Rishi like Maitreya is currently not interested in discussing anything pertaining to the mundane quality. Yet he says that the highest perfectional stage of transcendental realization is to discuss the Lord's activity. Sri Jiva Goswami therefore conclude that the topic regarding the transcendental activity of the Lord are far beyond the transcendental realization of Kaivalya happiness. This transcendental activity of the Lord are so arranged in the writing by the great sages that simply by hearing of those narration, one became perfectly self-realized, and the proper use of the ear and the tongue is also achieved. Srimad Bhagavatam is the one of such great literature, and the highest perfectional state of life is attained simply by hearing and reciting its content. This is beautiful verse. I think most beautiful verse. एकांतलाभम व सोन पुंसाम सुश्लोक मौलैर गुणवादमाहु श्रुतेस्स विद्भिर उपाकृतायाम कथा सुदायाम उपसंप्रयोगम. In this third cantos and discussion with the Maitreya Muni and Vidura is happening. Therefore, today's class I will give the titles Simple Method for Self-Realization. Prabhupada clearly mentioned in the purport, and title is Simple Method for the Self-Realization. Srimad Bhagavatam, in the Srimad Bhagavatam many places, sages, Krishna, Sukadeva Goswami, many places mention, and especially 11th canto, many places, many slokas mention, कि लब्ध्वा सुदुर्लभ बहुजन्म संभवन्ते. And other places also in 11th canto, same place, दुर्लभो मानुषो देहो देहिनाम क्षणभंगुर. The human life is very rare. Many birth, even 84 species of life, we get the chance of the human form of life after many birth. And Prabhupada gives that human form of life is also not permanent, anitya, temporary, very short time. Then how come person will become the self-realized? In the short time, very less and very rare getting human life. Therefore, sages and Krishna and discussion with Maitreya and Vidura come to conclusion, in the human form of life, purpose of human form of life to self-realization, not for eating, sleeping, mating and defending. Self-realization is who I am, what is the purpose of life. This question is asked by Sanatana Goswami to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Sanatana Goswami said, I am thinking, I am the great scholar, I am the great person, but I do not know actually purpose of life. Who am I? Where I am coming from where to go, all these questions answered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, if we read the Shastra, we can understand the purpose of the human form of life. Now is the rainy season, and rainy season, in heavy rain, when heavy rain comes, we can see many places and villages we can see when the heavy rain comes, continuously 24 hours, 3 days to 4 days, 5 days, heavy rains. And that heavy rains comes and that water, current of the water, very powerful. And when flow the water current, very powerful, and the way of the water, flowing the water and current the water, many trees, plants uprooted and thrown away by the current of the rivers. But in the same current of that river, the current flow under the water, if the simple grass bow down to that powerful current will pass away, and after time when the rain stop and that little grass slowly will come and stand and remain safe. This is instruction in the Mahabharata. This analogy given in Mahabharata, how the current of material nature is very powerful. Therefore, in 11th canto, in one of the slokas, 11.6.7, purport mention, Dorbhyam padabhyam janubhyam avursa sirsa drisha mansa vasya cha iti pranamo ashtanga iti ashtang. The ashtang pranam, when we do ashtang pranam to the deities, Vaishnavas, here mention Dorbhyam, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 knees, chest, head, eyes, mind, and power as speech. This include 8 pranams. And purport says, current of material nature. One para said the current of material nature are very powerful, and one should therefore cling tightly the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And further, otherwise, violent waves of material nature, violent waves of sense gratification and mental speculation will undoubtedly sweep away from one's eternal constitutional position of servitor of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sense gratification and mental speculation. Therefore, here in this purport, mention devotee soul, person soul, if a person to incline for self-realization, he should hold tightly the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So sense gratification and mental speculation will not affect on him. So we can see how this Katha Sudhayam glories of Supreme Personality of God is so powerful. Just simply by hearing of those narration, one become perfectly self-realized. Just by hearing of this, that narration, the mentioned in the purport, many letters, sages, scholars written the books. Just simply by the hearing, the one become perfectly self-realized. Then we can see from Srimad Bhagavatam and Shastras many stories, many great personalities. We can learn from the great personalities in the Bhagavatam, in the Shastras, how they perfect their life and how they engage their daily life in hearing and chanting of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam begin with Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj also in his last 7 days hear the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami. The Bhagavatam begin with Parikshit Maharaj hearing the glories of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam mention Maharaj Nimi. When Maharaj Nimi also perfected his life to hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing Harikatha from Navayogendras, the 9 sages. Yudhishthir Maharaj, 7th canto mention how Yudhishthir Maharaj heard the glories of Narsimhadev, Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimhadev from Narad Muni. And where the Narad Muni heard, whom to Narad Muni heard, the 7th canto also mention Ekada Deva Satretu Gandharva Apsarsam Upahita Vishwa Srigabhi Harigatho Upagayane. One time in the heavenly planets, they organize the Harikatha with the Kirtan. We human beings think that Harikatha, Bhagavad Katha, Ram Katha is only going on in this earthly planet only. But Shastra mention, Bhagavatam and Shastra mentioning, the Harikatha is going on every planet. Upper planet, lower planet, everywhere is they organizing Harikatha. Here the Deva organizing Harikatha with Kirtan and they inviting the Gandharva who can glorify, sing powerful Kirtan and glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they invite the Upaharan, one of the Gandharva named Upaharan. And Upaharan is so beautiful, looking so beautiful. And he came with beautiful apsaras. And when he came, and he started glorifying the Devas, not the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Deva became angry and they cursed to come to the material world in this earthly planet. So Narad Muni, in the first canto, 5th or 6th chapter, Narad Muni explaining his life to detail of his life, how he was Gandharva, not acted properly, not glorified properly. He became Sudra. He took the birth of the Sudra. Now, he got the opportunity when he was just 5 years old. He got the opportunity to hear from the Bhakti Vedantis. Hearing from the Bhakti Vedantis, he perfect his life. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam, Purana, many places, this is mention how person just by hearing Katha Sudayam, the nectarian narration of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, became perfect, self-realized soul. So today I just discussed 2 great personalities. One is Lord Shiva and one is Hanumanji. The way I can see the life of Lord Shiva, how he engaged himself in hearing and chanting the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. he is the such kind of the Vaishnava, such kind of devotee, we cannot find anywhere. Therefore, his name comes in the Bhagavatam, Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu. He is a great person, very, very powerful. He is a very, very powerful mystic, obtained the mystic power. But when come to hear the Katha of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he direct goes to that Katha Pandal. I am using the word of Panthal. The Katha, the place of where Katha is going on. He has all the opportunity, all the means to hear Katha in online. He can sit mountain Kailas, just in his trance, he can see where this Katha going on, and directly from mountain Kailas, he can hear the Katha. There is no problem. But I can see his life, wherever his Katha happen, he personally goes there, sit there in disguise of, not originally in form of the Lord Shiva, but in form, disguised form, sit behind, hear the whole Katha and come back. In the Ramayana mention, he went to hear the Ram Katha in the south. He left the Kailas Parvat, went to south, hear the Ram Katha. We heard Bhagavatam. He loved to hear the Bhagavad Katha. And we heard how he loved to hear Chaitanya Leela. The three Kathas, how he loved to hear, personally going there. Personally going and hearing from the speaker. What indicate? What indication is? So my understanding is, when we get the opportunity to hear from directly, we should go hear from directly from the person who is doing the Katha. When we out of the city, we can use online, other way. But personally, we should hear from directly in the mouth of that speaker. And in the south, in the Kerala, the very, very famous story of Punyatham, the one Brahman, Kathagar, doing Katha in the Lord Shiva's temple. Or he was narrating the Lord's pastime of Rukmini Devi. And after the finishing the Katha, he kept the Bhagavatam as in temple, and owner just locked the temple, and Kathagar also left. And the next day came for Katha in the evening, and they found where he left the bookmark. The bookmark came again where he started the Katha. मतलब जहाँ से कथा चालू किया था, bookmark वापस उधर ही आ गया. Then he thought, okay, that is a Lord's desire. Again repeat the same Katha. 7 days, same thing happened, and he repeated the same Katha. And after the 7 days finished the Katha, he just came out, everyone just went, owner also locked the temple. But Punyatham realized, I forget my Bhagavatam in the temple. They went, run to the temple, toward the temple, came to temple, and he found the temple was locked. And he started looking on the hole, some hole, from the hole to inside. To amazed, he saw Lord Shiva, Mother Parvati, and the associated of Lord Shiva, they are discussing about Srimad Bhagavatam. And he just started hearing from them. So Lord Shiva asked, I narrated the katha, same katha, and Punnatham was narrated the same katha. Who was the best? Mother Parvati says, thought some time and said, Punnatham was the best. Because he was so lovingly, without any tinge of material desire, he was just narrating whole Hari Katha. Lord Shiva says, yes, I also love to hear from him. That's why I every day kept the bookmark where he started the Katha. Because this pastime of Lord Sri Krishna and Rukmani Devi is so wonderful, beautiful, that I want to hear again and again and again. That this is the life of Lord Shiva, how he loved to hear the Bhagavad Katha. In the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we can see how he loved to hear Srimad Bhagavatam Katha every day from the devotees, discussing with the Bhagavad Katha with Ramananda Rai. This is the beautiful, and we can see how the Srila Prabhupada loved to hear Katha from his Guru Maharaj. When Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was arranging yatra in Vrindavan, Mathura, in the Kosi, the system was there, ki morning, if anyone want to go to take darshan, can go, and whoever want to sit and hear Katha, can hear Katha. And many devotees just want to see the deities, but Prabhupada chose to hear Katha from his spiritual master. Therefore, Saraswati Thakur comments कि अभय चरण love to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, love to hear Katha. Therefore, we can see in our Sri Radha Gopinath Chowpatty Yatra Committee is wonderfully organized the yatra so that everyone get the chance to hear the Bhagavad Katha. Morning, everyone should go from the pandal to places to take the darshan, hear from Katha there, and evening come to the pandal, whole yatris come to pandal and hear the Katha. The hearing Katha is very important and powerful. Therefore, in the Ram Katha also we can see how the Lord Ram want to hear his Katha. So Lord Ram saying to Hanumanji, this lesson is very beautiful, but don't ask the source this Katha. I'm just narrating because lesson is very beautiful of this story. Once, when Lord Ram was ruling the Ayodhya and Hanuman serving Lord Ram very nicely, and Lord Ram observing Hanuman's service and was very pleased to service of the Hanuman. And one day Lord Ram called Hanuman and said, Hanuman, I think this is my desire, so you should go and hear sometime Katha, Ram Katha, Bhagavad Katha, you should go. So especially Ram Katha, you should hear. In Ayodhya, many places Katha is going on, so you should go and hear. So Hanuman said, Prabhu, I am Hanuman. I know everything. I know. So I know everything. So still, Bhagavan Ram, Lord Ramchand says, this is my desire. You should go and hear. You should go. So Hanuman was denying, and Lord Ram was pushing, no, you should hear Katha. So here is important of Katha Sudhayam Hari Katha. Hari Katha is how the very important, Hari Katha is very important. The Lord Ram is pushing, Hanuman is saying no. Then Hanuman ultimately bow down, well, okay. If you are saying go, So I will go. But Hanuman says, whom do I hear? Who is the personality? The Lord Ram says, there is Nilgiri Parvat, mountain. There is Katha narrated by Kagbhushandi Maharaj, and you should go there and hear. So Hanuman says, okay, this is your desire, I will go. So Hanumanji went to the Nilgiri Parvat and he saw the crowd and he saw the Kagbhushandi Maharaj narrating Lanka Dahan. Hanuman is going to Lanka. And here Hanuman came at the form of disguised form of the Brahman and sit behind and start hearing the Katha. The Kathagar says, when the Jamwant told Hanumanji how you are so powerful, and Hanuman realized his powerful, and he became so powerful, so big, he just put one leg, he just lifted one leg and put that leg direct in the Sri Lanka, in the Lanka. One step, he just went there, and just one blow, burned the Lanka, took the message, find out who the Mother Sita, came back. This is the Hanuman Lanka Dahan Leela. So Hanuman was thinking, sitting in the audience, this guy is speaking very, very false. It is not true. This is a totally false story. I am Hanuman. I know, I jump. In between many things happen. And here he is saying just Hanuman lifted one leg, put the Lanka and came back, finish. I know personally. So Hanuman ji, the Katha stopped that day of Katha. Hanuman came back to return and reported, Lord Ram, I went and heard the Katha. So Hanumanji says in mind, they are just falsely glorifying, they are not glorifying truly, there is false narration. The Lord Ram understand the mind of Hanumanji, how Kathagar is doing false glorification, not exactly glorifying, but मतलब हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, बहुत बड़ा चढ़ा के बोल रहे हैं. तो Lord Ram want to give the lesson to Hanumanji. So he just, with the conversation, he just took out his finger ring, one of the finger ring, and just slowly make like the fall down. Ring is falling down. The ring fall down on ground. Oh, then Lord Ram saying, oh Hanuman, please, my ring is fall down, please, pick up. So Hanumanji got the opportunity to serve the Lord Ram, giving the ring. As soon as Hanumanji goes toward the ring goes away from the Hanuman. Hanumanji behind the ring, going to pick up the ring, but the ring going away from the Hanuman, and Hanuman in this way, the ring, just we can see that just ring is running, and to cut off just bring back the ring, Hanuman is running behind the ring, and that ring traveled from the universe, other planets, came to the Sumeru Parvat, and one gufa, one cave, he just entered the ring, that one small cave. In male time, Hanuman was so powerful, and he's traveling in the speed, very, very powerful, very, very speed, and he came to behind the ring. When Hanuman came to that cave, in front gate of the cave, and started going to the cave, then one monkey, very, very big side monkey, stood up and told the Hanumanji, "ए बंदर, कहाँ घुसा जा रहा है? पूछता क्यों नहीं? That big monkey stopped the Hanumanji. He said, "Oh monkey." The Hanumanji was looking like very small. "Oh monkey, where are you going? Why not getting permission?" Then Hanuman became that time very angry. But he was so intelligent. He calmed down. He folded his hand and said, "Oh, anguthi, meri anguthi gayi hai. I want to bring back the anguthi. I want to go to enter the cave. Please give me permission." That gatekeeper monkey said, "Okay, just wait here. Don't do anything. Don't come. Just wait. I will go and get the permission from there inside and come back." So that doorkeeper, the monkey doorkeeper came inside, and in the mountain, that cave, there are beautiful palace made from the jewels. And one of the jewel Singhasan, one monkey was sitting and chanting the name of Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Just he absorbed in chanting of the Sitaram. He just, servant monkey went, doorkeeper monkey went, and just folded hand, waited, and even inside the monkey chanting, and he would just open his eyes. "Oh, what happened?" That person says, outside one monkey, small monkey, he's saying, "I am the Hanuman. I want to enter the cave and I want to get my anguthi, ring." So one who chanting inside the name of the Sitaram, he just smiled and said, Go, and bring him back here." And doorkeeper came out, the monkey, and folded his hand, "Please go inside." When the Hanumanji came inside and saw, again that monkey inside was just absorbing the chanting and the holy name of the Lord Ram and Sita. And after some time he opened eyes and he said, "Oh, you are Hanumanji. I was just waiting for your arrival." So Hanumanji become little inquisitive, and he asked, "Who are you?" That monkey said, "I am Hanuman." Now he had two Hanuman. One was behind the ring and other was chanting the Sitaram in the cave. One who chanting of the Sitaram in the cave said, "I am the Hanuman." The Hanumanji said, "I am the Hanuman." No, I am also Hanuman. How? That one who chanting the name of the Lord Sitaram, he said, "You are the Hanuman from this kalpa, and I am the Hanuman from other kalpa." So Hanuman realized that I was thinking I am the only Hanuman, but each kalpa, when the Lord Ram appear, there is Hanumanji, in the different Hanumanji. So the Hanumanji said, "I want my ring." So in cave Hanumanji said, "Okay, there is lake, go and find." And that lake was made by one who chanted the Sitaram in the cave. From Hanumanji's eyes, water just flowed and took the form of the lake known as Prem Sarovar. The Hanumanji came, ring, one who actually was searching the ring, came to the pond, and he saw the crystal clear water, and he saw the so many thousands and thousands of ring. Then he says to Hanumanji, other Hanumanji, one who chanted, "Where is my ring?" Then Hanumanji said, "Just take one ring, and that ring divided into two. That in one ring divided into two, and one ring remained in the lake, and original ring given to the Hanumanji. Hanumanji took the ring and came to the Ayodhya handed over Lord Ram. They handed over the ring to the Ram, and Lord Ram was very happy, and he says to Hanuman, I am very, very pleased to your service. Ask something, I want to give. So Hanumanji was thinking, I have everything, I don't want anything. But he says, now Hanumanji realized the glories of the Supreme Personality of God. How the Hari Katha is a powerful. Glories of the Hari Katha. The realization came of the Hanumanji, the glories of the Hari Katha. Therefore, in Valmiki Ramayana also mentioned, Yavat asyastri giriya saritasya mahitale tavat Ramayana katha lokeshi pracharyasiti. In the earthly planet, till the time Ganges river remain, till the time mountain reveal, my glories will always there. Therefore, Hanumanji asked Lord Ram, please give me, this is my request, give me benediction. मतलब कि जब तक कथा होती रहेगी पृथ्वी पर तब तक मैं यहाँ पर रहूँगा. Till time katha will going on the earthly planet, I will remain here. And second request is, give me benediction, because the earthly planet, so many places, thousands and thousand places, your glorification is going on. And one Hanumanji, how long go and hear every places? So give me benediction, so I can expand myself in unlimited Hanumanji, in the form of unlimited Hanumanji. And each katha, I will go personally, sit and hear katha from that speaker. This is the realization of the Hanumanji. And therefore, Hanumanji, the sadhus explain when we are going to hear the classes, you should go with agya. What it means, agya? I do not know anything. Agya, मैं मूर्ख हूँ. In this mode, you should go to katha, class and hear. You should not go the mode of Vigya. Agya and Vigya. Go to mode of Agya if you do not know anything. You should not go to mode of the Vigya, oh, I know everything. In Vigya, what happened? You will find some good and some bad thing about in speaker. मैंने हिंदी में बोलते हैं, गुण और दोष का विचार करेंगे आप, विज्ञ होके जाएंगे तो. If you find something good and something bad, and this is not good for self-realization. This is the thought of the sadhus. And we can hear from how Krishna heard himself the glories of the Brajvasi in the Dwarka, and he himself turned in the form of Sri Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadramai. How Lord himself loved to hear his glory, devotee loved to hear his glory, and how Acharya written the Bhayas, Pasu Pakshi Jure Pasana Bidare Sunijara Guna Gatha. How the powerful is Lord's glory. I used to go to Uran give the classes. And before lockdown, we are used to go to one village and do every week the classes there. And when the small temple, Krishna temple, 30-40 person can sit there. And when we start Jai Radha Madhav, and devotee found that one dog comes exactly when Radha Madhav start, dog sit there, attend the whole class. When the Aarti comes, when the Pujari blows, Aarti time Pujari blows the conch, dog exactly make the same sound of conch, and devotee offered to him prasad. He will just take the prasad and goes away. 1 or 2 years this was going on. Dog is coming every week and sitting on class on time, honoring the prasad and going back. 1 or 2 years, after 2 years, we find that dog is missing. Then we ask the devotee from village, find out where is dog. They says, oh no, dog is, we are not seeing the dog nowadays in this village. So devotee's realization was how the Lord Katha is very, very powerful. Whoever is narrating, but even the animal can attract by hearing that narration, and they can perfect their life just by hearing the Hari Katha. This is the simple example. Nowadays, we can see how the Hari Katha is going on, and this is great fortune here to hear Hari Katha from the devotee's mouth. I will stop here. Thank you very much. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम महापुराण की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।